I was gonna pop on here real quick and do a quick tutorial on how to blend your eyes and where to put what. So I'm using our palette 3. It's no longer available, but that's the look that I'm going for today. So it's, you know, but you can do this with any of our palettes. You know, the color combos, where you put what, and you know, things like that. So I always start out with a matte color for my crease, and I just fluff it in there, and I'm using like a not overly big fluffy brush. I'm waiting to get our brush like this. It's out of stock right now, but right now I'm using this Do Care one. So I'm taking Determined, and I'm just like doing circles like that. You can see I started over here a little bit before I started the video, and it's just really just doing the circles and blending. And it doesn't have to be precise, because you're still going to go back over and blend again, and just add and blend in circles just like that, circular motions, and then back and forth and circular. And I don't take it all the way to the corner. I stop about right there, and leave the corner open. And I don't take it all the way to the top either. It's just right there in that crease line. Back and forth until you get like a desired amount, the color you're looking for. So I'm gonna add a little bit more right here, and I'm just gonna go back and forth, because I got my line set for about where I want it to be. And that harsh line's not going to stay there, because we're going to fluff it out and blend even more. This is just your crease. It's hard for me to look in the camera, and do that, so take a quick peek right here. Do a little bit more right there. You'll see the shape as you get the desired amount there. So you can see there. Alright, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the same for the other side. And some people have trouble. I know I do. This is my difficult side. One side's always better than the other, just like an eyebrow. So, but I'm going to do the same, circular, get my outline good, color amount dispersed where I want it to be, and it's kind of like right there in that crease of your eye. So if you put your eye down and you go back and forth, it's that crease right there. You can certainly do that, but then you're also going to want to do circular motions and bring it up just a little bit. Not to the top of the underneath of your brow, but just up a little bit. I feel like I got that one up a little bit too high. That's okay, it'll puff out. So once you look and you think you got both sides equally, at least, doesn't have to be perfect. Trying to speak different languages here. On the shape, because we're going to blend it out, but at least the color intensity, you want to get that. So after I do one individually, I kind of look and then go back and touch up anything that I feel like needs to be touched up. Alright, so I'm good with that. Now, and that was Determined, the color I used. If anybody has this palette, palette 3, Moodstruck, it's one of my favorites, honestly. Now, I'm going to go in with a crease brush. Actually, is meant for that, but I'm a little backwards, and I use this for my my lid. So I'm going to do I'm going to do my outer and then that. So I'm going to put this Tickled Pink. I'm going to use this same brush, and I always tap it off a little bit because it's bold. Then I'm going to hit this corner, okay? It's fine, it's going to blend with the gray, but it's also going to hit that corner, and you're going to start pulling it over onto your eyelid, about to the midpoint. So just put some on and start pulling over. If you tap off a little bit, you'll prevent fallout. These palettes don't have a ton of fallout on the matte colors, and this is a matte color as well. But when you get into the glittery ones, they will have a little bit of fallout. So you want to always just get in the habit of tapping your brush off. So, and then once you can see there that I'm getting it halfway over, I'm going to start just doing some circular motions and kind of blend that gray that we put and the pink together a little bit. Just a little bit right there. Well, you can tell this is a new brush. She's stiff. I already have one of these broken, but I got a new one because I love it that much. And I'm going to do the same side over there. And then I'm going to go back and, of course, match up and see if, you know, they look very similar. Hear my dog outside the door. She went out and now she wants back in, so, but she's gonna have to wait. She's become reclusive in her old age, kind of like me. So if I leave my bedroom door open, she just likes to hibernate, because she has a bed in the living room and the bedroom, and she's spoiled, but she's a senior. She should be. She's gonna be like 14, I think. Gosh, it's so hard to keep track of her age for whatever reason. Like, I always get it behind a year. 13 or 14. I want to say 13, but it could be 14. So, as you can see, I've pulled, and you see that kind of like, makes kind of like a wing effect almost, you see? That's what we want. I'm just going to go back and just kind of graze over these, not really add any more color, just making sure I'm blended where I want to be blended and I have that shape like I want to be shaped. I think I'm going to add just a little more color to the lids right here, just to make it a little bit brighter. A trick you can do is you can weten your brush just a little bit, and it'll make your colors pop even more. So I'm good with that. Now we're going to move into the rest of the lid, the other half of the lid. This is a little thing I got off of Amazon. It's called Artsy. I don't know if they still have this particular brand, but it's a makeup brush color removal. And what it is basically a sponge in the can, and then you just go like this and it takes off the other color that you were using if you want to use the same brush. and then it all collects in the bottom because I wash these. I wash this when I wash my brushes. But you can see it just took that color off, so now I'm ready to do a different color on it so they don't kind of like intertwine. I have two of these brushes, but I try to use one to do wet with and one to do dry or like cream shadows. And I'm going in with the Ecstatic, and it is bold, and it probably will have fallout, so I'm gonna be careful with that. Typically I would put this on wet, but I don't want that bold of a look because I'm literally don't have any plans or anything. I'm just doing this as a little tutorial. So just put that on from the inner corner over, and you can blend it some in with that pink that you started with to make it seem seamless. You don't want to go up far with this. You just want to kind of keep this on the lid crease. You don't want to take it up any higher. Just the lid and on the crease. Corner to mid to blend with the pink, on the lid and up in the crease, just like that. Oops, missing out my eye. So, and again, I always just go back and look, see if I got the desired look that I want. And if you take it up a little bit, just too far, then it's fine. You can just knock it off. Right, rub it off with your finger. I kind of am going to take that up a little bit because I want to blend it anyway, so it'll be alright. I had a little bit of fallout there and there. Well, trick for fallouts. Take your beauty blender and just cover it up, because there's always leftover product on your beauty blenders, and it just knocked that out. Simple. So now I'm not going to do anything else with this. I'm done with that. But we are going to blend. We are going to blend with my favorite highlighter, which is not Younique, and that is perfectly okay. Elf Moonlight Pearls. Love this one. It works really well. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my brush off so it's good for the next time around. I'm bad about not doing that. This thing is good to have in between cleanings. I will link it below if I remember, if I can still find it on Amazon. So, my little highlighter. I use this to highlight under my brows too, and I'm going to use my new fluffy crease brush. See the difference? It's new, so it's got a little, trying to get it fluffed out there. Ooh. I'm getting sparkles everywhere. So I'm just gonna put some product all over this, and I'm gonna take and hit under my eye right there. You see that? Look how beautiful that is. So first off, I'm gonna hit the clean part of my eye, which is right under my brow, with it, so that way it gets a clean highlight. Because we want a clean highlight. Alright, now I'm going to get some more on there, and I'm going to tap it off and just blend. I like to blend over the whole eye just like that. Kind of blend all those colors together with that white highlight. It's not getting rid of your colors, it's just kind of cleaning the edges up and then making it more seamless. So you can see how more seamless it is. Go back and forth, just really blend. That is the typical eye look that I do. I do a lighter color matte in the crease, which was the gray. I do a half color of whatever accent color I would want to do, and then I do the inner to here in like a glittery, more bold look, and then I do the same highlighter I put on my cheeks, I do under my brow, and then I also use it to blend everything and make it seamless. And sometimes I will do an inner color pop, which we can do. I will get out palette 5 because my favorite inner color pop for palette 5 is this one right here, this silver, and it's called Brilliant. And I have a little itty bitty brush for that. But I was thinking I found a new one that I wanted to start using. I have so many brushes, it's crazy. I went through them and then I thought I found one that I was like, oh, that'd be good for my inner corner. Well, apparently I'm losing my mind because I don't see it. We had some technical difficulties, my phone fell, so we're gonna use this one. It's an e.l.f. brush. It's a detail crease brush. I thought I had a different one that I had found when I was going through my brushes, but and here I am trying to do my highlighter. Sometimes I put the highlighter in there too. I'm gonna do something a little more bold though. So yeah, I'm gonna put the silver in it. I was doing so good with this video and then my phone fell and I got all kinds of confused. Definitely tap this off, and then you're just gonna hit it right there and kind of make a backward C right there in the corner. That's the trick to that inner corner, just doing the backward C. And some people even take it up just a little bit into the other color. There you go. That's what it looks like. So I have been wanting to do one of these because I know a lot of people have problems with, you know, how to do an eye look and where to put what and blending and creasing, and people are afraid to do more than one color. It is definitely doable. That's what it looks like. And that's with 1, 2, 3, 4, essentially 5 colors. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on my next video. You can drop me some of your favorite eye looks down below if you'd like me to recreate them, or if you have some bomb ones that you did yourself, I'd love to see them. Have a good day. Bye.